Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game, Martin Perez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Now here is Tommy Edman. The wind and the pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That one carrying. Out of here. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. His 11th of the year. It's 2-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And now the lefty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Arenado makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next to hit, Russell Robinson. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And now the count is even.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Kicks and fires.
Ball. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. In there safely. And they lead by 4. Russell Robinson with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Back to work, 3-2 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Now it's Oscar Mercado.
1-2.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering misses down and away. Smash to the left side. They get the force, and that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Adam Wainwright. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's Marcus Semien. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, and the count's full.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Slings it across, and Semien is out. Take a look at the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Corey Seager.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
The punch out there, 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is down low. Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy. And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Rangers nothing. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
3-2 now. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this one. One down, base is empty.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. The walk and a run scored his first time. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And 1-2.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy. Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. And now Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Josh Young. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner at first with no outs here. connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Next to hit, Jonah Heim. Strike 2. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And now the count filled up 3-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Check swing. He held up. 2-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Duran really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Garcia on second. Heim at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's in for a strike. Got it by him for the K. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 4-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Russell Robinson.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-2. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Paul DeYoung will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And he deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Simeon. On to first, double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Two down, nobody on. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Now all even up. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Righty delivers. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Edman in position. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Now it's Corey Seager. His first at bat was a strikeout. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out his first time. Grounded to Gorman. Throws to first. That ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th. Now it's going to be Jordan Walker.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Here's a 1-1. And that one ripped into right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So man aboard. Now up for St. Louis, Oscar Mercado. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Awesome play there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So the lineup flips over. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Adolis Garcia. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Arenado sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Went down on strikes his first time through. Bounced out to short. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And it's even up.
2-2.
That's down and in.
Got a full count.
On the ground, right side. Gorman throws on to first. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Cole Reagan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. A strikeout and a walk. Now this is in the air down the line. Durant makes the catch. One down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Josh Spores up and throwing. And here it comes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the dirt. Heim gathers, throws to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Russell Robinson.
Beautiful swing in his last at-bat, opposite field knock.
On the ground, Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the 3rd out. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Mitch Garver.
The designated hitter, Mitch Garver.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Garver gets his lead at first. Nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.